Hey guys, welcome back. Today I thought I'd talk a little bit about the differences between forward and reverse grip and how we can best take advantage of those differences. In today's conversation we're going to be favoring reverse grip. And in a previous video titled Control the Distance, Control the Time, and Control the Fight, I talked about some of the theoretical framework that we're going to be applying today. So you might want to look back upon that one. But the key thing is that the reverse grip is very strong in short range, whereas the forward grip has a reach advantage. So if we can mitigate the reach advantage and get on the inside, we can maximize the effectiveness of the reverse grip. Now, it seems like everybody's got their own take on these grips, so I wanted to give you some insight as to how I approach this. Hopefully this will be useful to you. On the reverse grip, I like to take a very natural approach to it. I use the bottom 3 fingers to pull it into my palm, and then I loosely close my other 2 fingers. This allows for articulation of the wrist. If I felt like I may have some slidage issues because there's no handguard or because it's not substantial enough, then I will cap it to prevent that sliding. So I don't want to injure myself in the process. My approach to forward grip is pretty much the same. I'm going to use the bottom 3 fingers to pull it into my palm and close the 2 top fingers more loosely. And this will again allow for articulation of the wrist. If I needed to hit something hard, I could always squeeze it down a little bit harder, but this will give me a good, comfortable, natural hold. I don't want to overthink this. I want something that's effective and it's quick to assume. Let me show you how we may use the reverse grip against the forward grip. Jeff, can I party for a second? Jeff's going to go ahead and he's going to try to stick me in the neck. I'm going to enter and I'm going to slice across his bicep. I'm going to insert this into his neck. That's my immediate counter. Basically, it looks a lot like our cover in our empty hand skills. And if we were covering with the elbow to destroy the limb, it's the same thing. It comes from this knife motion. So as he comes to stick me, I move in and I stick him there. In this case, he just put his hand there to block me. And part of the whole idea of drilling with knives is to get used to dealing with the barriers that he puts up. People will naturally put their arms in the way to protect themselves when these things are happening. So this is a very natural thing that we need to be prepared to deal with. So as he comes in, I'm going to come in, he's going to check it. From here, I'm going to use this very same energy that he gave me to capture him here and pass it through. From here, I'm going to look to reinsert it into his neck. Okay, as we do this, go ahead. So as we come in here, as I do this, if that starts to happen, I can grip him here and start to bring him over and attack him on this side. As he comes in, I can move in on this side, depending on how much pressure he's giving me from the hand check. A lot of this is going to fall under the category of sensitivity training, or touch or pressure sensitivity training, and I think it's an important facet of our training. The beauty about the reverse grip is that once you're on the inside at a relatively close distance, you can defeat even slightly larger weapons. If Jeff was to go ahead and get his bolo, understand that the bolo has a reach advantage, but not really, because he's going to come and try to cut me as deep as he can so that he can draw it, or he's going to try to hack at me using the sweet spot of it, which is going to be somewhere around here. If I can get inside the arc, and I have a weapon of my own, see how this is starting to play out? It's a matter of controlling the distance, guys. Some time ago, I made a video titled Control the Distance, Control the Time, and Control the Fight. And this is yet another example of controlling the distance to control the timing. Granted, I'm at a severe disadvantage if Jeff can maintain his distance, because all he needs to do is stay away and cut at my hand. And since he's got the longer reach, he's at a definite advantage. However, if I can organize my strategy and my response in such a way that I can close the gap and get inside the arc of the swing, I have a very powerful advantage. Let me get you on this side. One such way to do this is, as he swipes at me, I evade it and I come crashing in. There's my first counter, second counter, third counter. Boom. And we can start playing with this. We can get very elaborate with this, but understand what's happening. As he swipes at me, whoop, there's a cut, there's a cut, there's a cut, and we can move through. We're defanging the snake, a very important principle. I'm injuring, possibly killing, stretching him out, controlling the weapon. There's a lot of ways to do this. So the idea is that the main primary advantage of the reverse grip is that it's very strong and powerful in short range. So I would want to optimize the distance for that. I don't want to fight him on the outside in reverse grip. If I can get there, I definitely have a pretty good advantage. I, however, have to be very aware of my disadvantage in that he can maintain distance and hurt me. Okay, it's a game of figuring out the distance and controlling the timing. Guys, thank you very much for watching. That was Jeff. I'm Tony. We're with the Miami Arnis Group. Please be sure to subscribe so you can stay abreast of our uploads. Also, hit like and hit share so you can help us spread the word. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, take care.